Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. I am coming to you. I don't have anything on this old one. Default graphics. I don't even know what that means. Y'all, I'm on the upgraded Restream, the $50 plan, and I quickly canceled it. I thought I was having issues with my camera and all of that. Come to find out, if you have issues with your screen and the sound, go ahead and open up a new live. Don't go in and use the last. I don't even. Let me see. Let me get my words together. When you log into StreamYard and also Restream, you have the option of creating a new studio. What do they call it in StreamYard? It's called Studio. In Restream, it's called a scene, I think. And I found that I was reusing the same stream and just changing the name. That's why they give you 50 hours of storage a month or something like that, because you can create as many scenes as you want. But if you are vlogging and it's something, a new topic or whatever, go ahead and do a new one. And then if you want to maintain your 50, go through the ones that you've already published and you feel like are okay, and delete them from the StreamYard. StreamYard does save videos while you're live or even doing it private. They'll save your video. So I found out the reason why it was cloudy is because I kept using the same scene or the same setup. And all I did was go in there and change the title. Well, I guess at some point it just doesn't work as well. So I could have stayed on the free plan and still had good, not be blurry. But now with the $50 plan, I'm I'm vlogging at 1080, which is everything. Okay, but 720 is fine also. Now, if you see somebody that's vlogging at 1080 and it doesn't look that good to you, while you're watching them, go down to the little menu area that's at the bottom of the screen, and then look for the one that says, I think it says settings or something. Let me see if I can see one to see what it said. No, I'm on. Okay, no, I'm not going to open nothing up. But anyway, so you click on there and you can adjust. It tells you how to make it speed it up and all this kind of stuff. Well, what you do is you go ahead and sometimes it comes in at 360, which is very slow, and then 720, and then 1080. And 720 is fine. 360 will give you dull appearance and you'll be slow and you may have hiccups on your live. So, so if you see the screen is looking slow, and I'm telling you right now, I'm vlogging at 1080, you need to go into your settings and hit 1080. Um, so that's the difference. So yeah, so it was nothing wrong with my thing. So I went ahead and added it and then I canceled it right away. So that means I got like 25 more days of this highfalutin StreamYard. I mean a Restream. Now StreamYard and Restream have changed themselves. They have. So if you all have both of those, and I usually do the free plan with both, and I use my 20 hours a month on one, and then when I use that up, then I go over to the other one for 20 hours. That way I don't have to pay for anything. But every now and then I'll get a little wild hair and I want to do vlogging for a minute. And so now I'm on this higher plan. I'm going to vlog until the day they turn it off. Okay. Period. I may find some old videos and put them up on here too. So, but anyway, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. Who's in the chat? Somebody in the chat. Ooh, hey, Miss Dawn. How you doing, boo? Hey, hey. Oh, I got a net in here. Ooh, how you doing, boo? I hope you're feeling good. Hey, Color with Lori. Hi, boo. How you doing? Girl, these new books that I have gotten recently have, now I did mow the grass. I did some I made some doctor's appointments. I did a whole lot of stuff, but this is the first time I'm sitting here coloring. And girl, I have been fiending about these books. I sure have, and I'm trying to get my game plan. Everybody want to do color along, and any of them, let me know. I know I still have other color alongs. Hi, Miss Vibrant Love, baby. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming over. Uh-huh. Yep. So yeah, so now we're all caught up. Uh, boo, little, you're a little tired. Oh, you're a little tired. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll get into bed early. Let me put my link here, and let me pin it, because we're just coloring. You can color anything. You don't have to color in these books. Mm-hmm. But I'm still kind of reeling over that whole thing with that couple that went to Vegas and how people were taunting each other and striking each other. And the next thing you know, two, a family of kids have lost their mother and their father. And then another family has their father going to prison. Did you figure out the weed whacker? No, Miss Vibrant Love, I did. Oh, Miss Vibrant, you was really be listening to me, don't you? No, I didn't, but I do know. Okay, because when I got it, I got a razor, and that's more for shrubbery or little bitty trees, and that's the one I put on, and that's why I was scared of the weed whacker because I hit that thing hit the concrete, girl. It sounded like it was sparking. So I said, let me put this down. So I went and Googled a couple of YouTube videos and stuff. And so I need to put the little plastic flimsy one on there. Now, mine isn't the one that has the string. Now, there's some issues with the string too. The string scares me because I can see that string slicing my ankles. But the little plastic one doesn't extend over top of the little metal curvature thing. So I need to put the plastic one on, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then you can angle the weed whacker to make it straight. I call it a weed whacker, straight up and down or at an angle. So that's the part that I didn't understand. So I think because I had the wrong blade on there, I had like a jujitsu knife metal blade on there. Like I was getting ready to do some sheetrock cutting, you know? Right, that's not good, Dawn. Right. So yeah, so that's what scared me so much. But now I think I got it now. I think I got it. So I'm gonna start off early in the morning. Yeah, I got the plastic one. The string one, I saw some good and some bad comments about it. You got to be an expert with that string. And I see I didn't want to be bothered with all that foolishness. Hey Blue Skies, how you doing? I do wish I had got a riding lawnmower, but girl, that you got to go get gasoline, and then them things need tune up. It's like I'm having a new car. And so I said I'll just do baby steps, and I have an electric one. So I did order a new battery, two batteries. The batteries are supposed to last 4 hours, but because I'm slow and I go slow, I want to do one battery should do everything for me, but I take breaks and stuff like that, girl. When my heart rate gets up, I go ahead and sit down and go get me some lemonade or something. So I don't get on here and wear it out. I go slow, low and slow. Yes, I don't have any scissors. I don't have any scissors. I have an electric blade. Like you go and thing go like that. It's like it cuts it. But so because I got the edger, I got the weed whacker, the edger, or whatever that thing is, and you go like I was looking like who's the one that did Jason? Which one of the one that was in the woods that was slicing everybody with that dang on razor? I mean, what do you call it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was wheeling it like this, and he was slicing people's head off and stuff like that. Now mine doesn't do all that. Yeah, and I need to buy some big scissors. I do get you. I do get you. I do need some hedgers, some clippers. Like that. I know I had some somewhere and there was passed along down in the family, but when people pass away, everybody take all the tools and all the dishes and stuff like that. So this was years ago when I think my dad's hedgers they got missing somewhere, so I don't know. And I actually am unboxing another storage unit, my last storage unit. So I may find them in there. Hmm. So yeah, so I'm good. It's fun, but like I said, since President Trump came to office, The regular workers, the day workers that I used to have, go by and get, they had left. Now they're coming back now, but it's too late now. I done got all these supplies and stuff. But I may have them come in just maybe once maybe once there's something to help me, get it down, and then I just maintain it. But anyway, the only thing that kills me is when it rains. When it rains and the sun is, girl, them things just grow. Everything grows. I miss cutting out the side part. Girl, I went back there. It looked like I was going through the Serengeti or somewhere. Girl, ooh. And I'm not a bug person. I don't even know if there's some snakes and stuff. I haven't seen anything like that. So far it's just um crickets and stuff that flies in the grass. And I'm telling you, when I after the grass is cut, the birds come over because all the all the creatures, they're there. It's just like it's like a buffet. The birds go through and they get everything. They sure do. You have your lawn done. I used to have it done too. My lawn done, mow, edge, weed whack. But it only cost $35. Girl, what? Girl, my day workers were getting 65, and then they wouldn't even do a good job. They wouldn't bag the leaves. I actually had to get a company to come in and cut the trees down and do all that. Girl, that thing cost me uh $450. I sure did pay all that. I had to because and nobody had ever done. I'm thinking, the day workers was out there doing all that stuff. I don't go outside. Well, I went outside one day and I was like, this shit need to be cleaned up and stuff. But they cut the trees out. I would not have been able to do that. So they did a whole lot and removed all those leaves. They took a whole, like a whole trailer. They came through. They was out there for about 4 hours. They hauled all that shit out. Because I wouldn't have been able to do all that. But yeah, Pedro, I don't mean to say Pedro, but my day workers weren't doing none of that. They just running through, you know, spend an hour and then they go. And then I ask them, can you put this mulch down, or can you, it's be like, well, and I thought they had done an initial, like establish a new account. You just do everything, and then after that you just maintain it. Girl, then I was asking them to come over by, but anyway, it was like every 2 weeks, like $60. So that's what? Well, I'm gonna say because I would tip them, so I'm saying like $140 every month. And then it really didn't look like I wanted it. So I said, fuck this. When Trump said everybody go on wherever they came from, which is so wrong. So you couldn't find them. But now they're back. I don't like crickets. Crickets are, I'm gonna tell you right now, them grasshoppers and them crickets, they are weird as heck. And their leaping power is way above my imagination. And he never raised the price. Girl, I'll let him do mine too for $35. I wouldn't even worry about it. $35? John, I would even give him 50. Yeah, but I had tree removal though. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I ain't bought any coloring books and stuff. That's why I ain't over here flossing my coloring art supplies. Girl, I was broke. I was broke now. But it was needed because if you don't, the vines from the ground were growing up on some of the trees in the back, and then like when the storm comes, the vines are pulled down because I had a tree fall down. So it was like maintenance. It was like it needed to be done. It was no way in hell I was going to be able to do that. I got to find me a husband. I got to find somebody that can fix cars, that can cook food, that can do lawn work, that can fix some stuff in the house and also fix me. That's what I'm looking for, a husband like that. That's what I'm looking for. And pay the bills in case they get I'd rather them do it themselves than pay for it. But ain't nothing wrong with a man that can pay for the stuff to be done. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, I like somebody that can do a little bit of everything. Hopefully he'll have his own business where he can, what I'm saying? I already know what I want. Already. Do you have a neighborhood? No, there's teens around here. These teens don't do not one damn thing. I was telling y'all today, the boy across the street over there was mowing the grass with a weed whacker. He went across that whole grass with a weed whacker. Now I know his parents have a riding lawnmower and a regular lawnmower, and everything. I think I got him to mow my grass one time in the front. And I gave him, he only asked for $25, child. I gave him about $50. Thinking, you prime the pump that he'll come by and do it. Girl, that boy ain't thinking about that. He up in there, he's kind of weird looking. But anyway, he's up in there, playing his video games and stuff like that, I guess. They don't even ride bicycles and stuff like that, girl. Oh, and my bike is in the storage unit that I'm decluttering. So, girl, I will be right. I have a Hero, the little camera you put on your head, and I will be riding around. Well, no, I won't. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. If I do, I'll be aiming it at the ground. But anyway, I'll be really getting into it. How many steps did I do today? Oh, I only did 4,652 steps. I always strive for 6,000, but I had to do a lot of appointments and things today. So, yeah, but anyway, that's okay. I'll take that. I do need a handyman. That's what I said. I need a handyman. Oh, yeah, I can't stand bugs. I cannot. I do wear that old lady, the veil. You know that I wear garden gloves. I wear a veil. I wear my old sneakers, and I wear a jeans, and I put a rubber band around each ankle. And then I spray off all around myself. And then, but yeah, that veil, the net I put it over my head, girl. I still do wear that. Mowing grass with a weed whacker is it's the devil's work. So, but anyway, it was fun. I mean, at some point, it's fun because it looks better after you feel like you get a sense of accomplishment. So, I did work just like 10 minutes in this book today, and this net, child, I probably bought the net in. Hidden Oceans by Rita Berman. I'm working on this cover, I mean, this first page. And y'all see how her cover looks with all these beautiful undersea covers? That's what I'm trying to do with this. So I did bling it a little bit. I'm using gel pens and watercolor. I'm using whatever. So I'm trying to make it like that, even though these are not the same. I didn't even see anything similar. So that page, this one is a secret page. And this was the one I was working on the other day. I did add some gel pens onto it, and I did use my burnisher. Uh, I don't know if y'all know what that is. This one is the Derwent one. This is a little white one, and then I've got this one is a burnisher. This one is by Derwent, and then it comes with this one and a white one. And girl, this thing is so short. I had to use the extender for it is really short. And then I've got the Derwent blender, the Prismacolor blender, and then the Caran Dash blender. And what they do is they basically blend the colors together, and then they get into the corners where like if I didn't get close enough to the line, I can just take this. This doesn't have a color; it just blends. And then you can do it a little bit firmer so you can burnish the page. Now, once you use these things, you cannot put any more color on it. This is actually pushing the paper down, and it's a done deal after that. After you burnish, that's it. Um, so I did burnish some of this, and then I put some gel pen on top. Gel pen is fine because it's just like laying in the cracks. So, but it does make it shine. Like I burnished this leaf. I didn't put anything else on it. That leaf right there, you see how smooth that is? That's because I burnished it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So what you saying? Oh, yeah, I know. Well, I like those bugs too. If they're outside. Vibrant, don't forget a thing. You like some bugs, Wells. I do like spiders. You have one, and I have another one. I got another video, and I did this video 2 years ago. No, a year ago. Now this spider is gone. So, but I do have the video. I didn't put up because some of y'all were freaking out at the other one. Now that other one, that one people keep as pets. So I'm like, did whoever lived here before to have pets like that? But because that spider is not common just to be outside and stuff. But anyway, I haven't seen any more. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any. Only thing I saw was some little ants one time, and I bought them little gel things, and I don't see nothing. But outside. outside, I see everything, girl. In the window. So I'm gonna put that one up just for you. I'm gonna tag you in it too, Vibrant Love. I think I got about 4 videos of this spider, and when I got him where he catches something. Hold on, y'all. Vibrant gonna be like, "Where's my phone at? Let me see." So that way I won't have to put it up right now. Since you brought it up, Miss Vibrant, I should do it as a short. I think I did it as a short, but I didn't. Let me see. I might not be able to find. Let me not. No, this is cutting into my hour. I got you, boo. So anyway, that's what I was doing with this one, and then I came back because I actually used several different pencils for that. I was using my Prismacolors to color. I'm just gonna color a little bit on here. What I did with this fin, I'm gonna make this fin look like that fin, and so basically I was just cleaning it up and darkening the colors and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tag you in that video too. And when I tell you, it looks like something from National Geographic. Baby, it was good. So I basically based it with watercolor uh, pencils or watercolor period. So I'm just going in now with my different shades of blue and just shading it. Yeah. Vibrant, when you gonna show us your colorings and stuff? Y'all, Vibrant is a colorist too. She's not just a perfect mod. She is a colorist. And I heard that from Taylor Made. And I'm just, yeah, Taylor Made told on you. So after I do this fin, I must move on because I got to get to my Camellia de Erico and this new book. Now I have been thinking about these cats. Oh, and the promo books came out. All the big time YouTubers got their promo kits. Some of them got one book from Camellia, and some of them got 2 books. So she did. She sent everybody that did all everything. So the big time YouTubers didn't get the book any sooner than we did. So you'll be seeing lot more videos with the book. Rita Berman's also, well, she did send some of those out already, but more of the people got those. I guess they were holding them to do videos with the Rita and the Camellia. But yeah, I did see some promo boxes. Am I lying? You know what? I did not see one for Miss Camellia. I don't know if Miss Camellia gave anybody any books. She's like, girl, y'all got to buy these books. I might have seen one. I did see somebody. I don't know who it is. It was an arty person that has that's a big time YouTuber that has like they're real artists and they have their own book. I saw that one. I'm not sure who it was. So basically, I just kind of balanced that out and evened it out because, with the watercolor, you got all the little spaces and stuff. So I just basically went through, what I don't even know how I said it, and then just picked a couple of the blues, and then use the shaded part that she already has in shaded and stuff. It's so easy if you really think about it. They give you the clues, like how Kirby does. So I don't really want to color anymore in this one. So that's that. And I did watercolor on this one. I am going to fix this one. I used the color a little bit too dark, but I can layer with some streaks with some acrylic paint and then even them all out to even this one out. It's just this one right there. But it didn't go through. It did not go through. I used my Viviva sheets, my good stuff. So that's what we got right there. Anybody want to do a color along? Let me know. I have not colored anything in this book. Anybody wants to do a color along? Also, my link is pinned. Hey, Amy Travels, how you doing? I like being creative too. Am I still? Hold on, let me see. Let me see what Vibrant is talking about. I've watched you for years. You are a favorite. People don't realize that you have done it all. Thank you so much, Miss Vibrant. Yes, and I have been dragged for it and praised for it. I sure have, and I'm still standing. Isn't that something? Oh, but I like being a nicer. I think I like being nicer better. I do. But I kind of wish if I could change everything, I would not have interacted with a lot of people on here. But it is what it is. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't that Elton John? You like being creative? I do too. I sure do. I even like the way I plate my food, or even the way I put stuff away and stuff. I like for it to be in a particular way. Uh-huh. Hi, Miss Amy. How you doing? Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Peggy's in the house. Peggy's in the house. Yeah, she's over here. Oh, it isn't pinned. Oh, my goodness. Let me pin it now. Invite guests. You know what? I think I pinned it before, or I clicked the wrong thing. Anyway, I was excited that the fact that I wasn't blurry. Okay, there it is. And it should be pinned. Is there a pin? Yeah, I see it pinned. I see it's pinned twice. I'm looking at the thing. It says pin, and I pinned the same thing. Oh, but it looks different. Okay, well, I hope this is the right one. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Because I didn't know. And there's my overlay. Overlay for the underplay. Good night, Dawn. Thank you for coming over, Dawn. I know this is around Dawn's bedtime. Uh-huh. Thank you so much for extending your bedtime to come over here and chat with me. I always appreciate it. I sure do. So I got it. Hold on. Yeah, so the chat should be popping up on the screen. Hijack overlay. It should be. All right, good night, Dawn. Thank you. So this one I haven't done anything with yet. I've been looking at I've been trying to pick a page that I wanted to do first. I did like this succulent page with the cacti. I really like that because I love plants. So if anybody wanted to do a color line, and you don't have to have this one. This is actually the same book in the German version, but this is the American version. So I mean the English version or American version or whatever. So I'm gonna let whoever wants to do a color along pick the first page that I color with. If anything, I may start like that because that's just the beginning. That doesn't count. These are the intros, and that doesn't count. And even this one doesn't count. This is a free for all. Yeah. And even these are free for all. So I may play around, but this is actually the first page. So if anybody wants to color, let me know. And then I'm thinking about gifting this book, Spiral Bound, because y'all know I love Camellia. I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to take it to Staples and let them do it. I think they charge $5 or $7, and I may get this one done also. Yeah, because this one I haven't done anything in this one, so I may take these two tomorrow to get Spiral Bound. So I don't want to do anything in this one, but I would just want a page that somebody wants to do a color along with. I would like that. So, yeah. So this one, the Catitude. Now I had to really think about this because I ain't really a cat person, but yeah, I did. I love her work. So she's gonna make me like cats, and you don't have to flick, 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 fur, fur, fur. You don't have to. Oh, y'all, I got a new mouse. Oh, I got to get some batteries for it. Y'all know I have arthritis. Now, this is something good for you all. I was wearing my wristband uh, while I was mowing the grass and stuff. I got one for each wrist, and I got sick of these. So I went and got a ergonomic mouse. Now, most mice you hold them like this, and then you need to get like a little rest to put that on, you know, and it still puts some stress on your wrists and stuff. Well, this the new mice, they're like holding your handshake. So this one you just do like this. So my wrist isn't down. I'm not, putting that stress on there, that tension. And so it's an ergonomic one. I've got to put some batteries in. It didn't come with batteries. I have been looking at these for a minute, but they were like $49 and $30. Well, girl, I saw one on Amazon for $9.99. It was 30% off, 33% off. So I ordered it last night, and it came in today. So I can't wait to put the batteries in there. So this is not doing anything to my wrists. So, and then, the keys and everything are the same as the mouse, but you got two other things up here that do more things. Like it's going to help me so that I don't have to use the space bar, I think. And then I don't know. Let me stop talking because I don't really know what the heck it's going to do, but I know it did a whole bunch of things. And then you can also use the same mouse with three different apparatus. I saw somebody using this with their cell phone. Like, who does that? But I guess if you're vlogging with your phone and you can see your phone or your tablet, and then you go to your desktop, the same mouse will work up to three products. They have some that'll do five or six. Yes. Girl, it's like you holding your hand out. Like, as opposed to this is it's just easier, less stress. So we're gonna see how that works. We're gonna see. So in this book, the only thing I started was this page and her in her little raincoat. Um, so I'm gonna color in this. Um, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get it bound. I'm gonna go there in the morning and get this bound. But if anybody wants to do a color along in this book, let me know. Let's see what the free pages are. This is a free page because it's the beginning of the book and the title page. So she doesn't give you a this book belongs to page, and she does not give you coloring test pages. So I consider this a free page too because this got all the words on there. She does it on all of her books. But I like the fact she gives you good paper, good size, and just a good product. Unlike that R.J. Hampton, I don't even know what his problem is. That's why I don't have no books by him. Well, I had some books. Hi, Coloring with Taylor Made, boo. Girl, I saw your last haul. I think you got the Forest Kingdom, and then you got the collab book. Yes. And yeah, them cats. Yeah, she do them cats and she does those wolves and dogs and stuff. But I kind of got used to it. And yeah, she does portraits, but there's lots of other stuff in there that you can pick. But yeah. And then what else did I see? I'm over there watching everything. Miss Purple Penny Pincher. Purple Penny Pincher, Purple Penny Page. Anyway, I saw her hauls today. What else did I see? I saw a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, so let me just color some more. Actually, I'm gonna burnish this little coat. So I'm just gonna take this one. This one is the blender, and I'm just gonna blend these colors. And also kind of do it hard. So I'm kind of burnishing it also. Just making sure the colors are all covering into this whole coat and then blend them together. Do you all use blending pencils? It's not necessary because if you use a lot of pencils to even color, if you're using like 3 or 4 pencils to color, that's blending right there. And you don't. Oh my goodness, my body is making. I had a soda. I did have to have a soda, ginger ale, because my stomach was upset. I don't even know what I ate. I don't know. It was all that movement outside on the lawnmower or what. Now I probably don't blend properly. With these blender pencils, I just bring it all together. So if any of y'all are experts at this blending thing, y'all let me know. Or if you have a video where you show people how to do it, put that in there. Now, after you blend or burnish the colors, you can't put any more colors over top of it because the paper is being pushed down. This is pushing down and smearing the colors together and making them look even. And also, it makes your pencils, your colors shine. You ever see some people's pages and their pages are shiny and you're like, what did you use? And they just said pencils, but a lot of them don't tell you they burnished it. A lot of them don't, or that the fact that they blend so much that they're blending and burnishing it at the same time. That's what gives it the shine. You can make cheap pencils shine, but if you use real good quality pencils, those can really shine. But yeah, and adding layers so that you'll have enough to make it shine and burnish. But also this fills in like the little white spots. You know how you didn't get your pencil in there right? This will spread that color right down into the crack. Yeah. Look at me like I act like I know what I'm talking about. Child, I'm not a professional. I'm just saying. I was like, well, what did people do that for? So I researched it and that's what I found out. Yep. So I made some ziti with ground turkey, green peppers, onions, mushrooms, celery, fresh herbs, fresh herbs. I'm gonna get a little herb thing because I want to be able to get herbs. I had some. I had to use my herbs up because I had some oregano, some basil, and some cilantro. And I normally freeze dry them so I can keep them longer. But this batch I kind of left in the refrigerator, and so before it went south, I was going to use it. I would normally use it for spaghetti, or even before it gets bad, I go ahead and freeze dry it so I can, or lay it flat on the tray so I can freeze it. I do that with a lot of stuff because, oh my goodness, vegetables and everything is so high now. But I do want to get a little nice setup of herbs so I can grow them myself because they don't take much to grow them. Uh-uh. Color with Lori says, yep, burnish and blend. My pencils till the paper takes no more. Exactly. Uh-huh. Hi, Judith. How you doing? You was coloring a color by number book. I love color by number books. I've got several. Uh-huh. I love it because you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to think about what it is you're doing and you don't have to do anything. You just color. Uh-huh. Hold on, hold on. Where's the chat? Let me try to I don't want to hide that. Hold on, let me put it back. Overlay. Hmm. Something is different. Oh, here we go. All comments. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Yeah, I like color by number books. Uh-huh. You're doing okay. That's great. Coloring with Lori says, I use blender sometimes with Prismacolors. It helps reduce wax bloom. Yes, it sure does. And wax bloom is when you use Prismacolors, you'll look at it, you'll be like, oh, that looks good. And then you'll look away and it'll get this little white haze over there. Now, don't think of it like, oh, this is why I don't like Prismacolors. If you blend it, uh, it will go away and it'll look pretty and it'll make it pop. It'll make it more vibrant. Yeah. And then you can also blend the colors more. Yeah. That's why Prismacolors blender, they always give it to you. They're colorless, and I think I must have like 6 of them. And they work with other pencils also. So yeah, they're they're definitely a must with Prismacolors. Yeah, yeah. Um, I've got several color by number books. I need to pull one out for to work on. I've even got one of my books has some mandalas in there. It's just like, why you need a color by number for a mandala? Sometimes you want to color a mandala and don't have to want to worry about it. All right, so I'm done with that. And you get to different color ideas. Her little boots. Now I did pull out my Castle Arts. Yeah, that stuff would bloom overnight. Yes, it'll bloom like you got a whole garden. But and it's nothing icky, y'all. It's just that's what it's wax, and wax does that. It just builds this. It's like a haze. But once you get it addressed, and then if you finish with it, then you set it. If you do set your stuff, and then it's gone, you shouldn't have to worry about it. I'm gonna make her little cowboy boots. I'm gonna pull some brown. Her boots on the ground, and these are the Castle Art pencils. These are not the I guess they have a gold, but this is not the gold one. This is just a regular one. It's like the 120 set. I like them. I'm trying to use them more, but you can tell I have used them. It's not like I haven't. Well, where's the yellow at? The way you can tell if I've used the pencil is to go to the yellows. If you see the yellows are used, that means I've been using them. But they got tons of greens. Like they have good color selections in here. Blues. Uh yeah. Not a whole lot of reds, but they got a nice selection. And then the one thing about these, they have a name on them and then they also have a number. So they go from 1 to 120. I've gotten so now I don't even care about that. I just put them all together and just work it like that. But I used to, when I first got them, I would put everything from 1 to 120. Then I would open up my pencils and make sure I had 1 to 120. I used to be like that, but girl, I don't care no more because I can look at it and see because I don't want it in. Oh, look at you. Look at this Derwent Chroma Flow. And I have been looking. Look at that like a little chameleon all hiding up in there. I have been looking for this pencil. And what color is it? Burnt sienna. And you hadn't all of. Let me see if you got any more of your friends over here. Ooh, you got busted. I'll put you where you because I was missing a pencil. I'm still missing another pencil. See, that's why you got to do inventory every now and then. Look at you hiding up in the deck, and I wouldn't have even found it if I hadn't even thought about looking in this case. Oh my goodness. You must got a girlfriend or boyfriend over in this case. Why are you over in this case? Girl, let me just pick out some bird. Isn't that something? I'd have found you. But let me put you back where you're supposed to be. Now let me just keep you over here. And then I'm finished with these blues. So let me put these blues back. I don't really care about the order right now. I'll go through. I think it's kind of fun to put them in orders. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I thought the whole camera fell down. I think it's kind of fun to put them in orders later. Hold on. Doesn't it look like it's glowing? It's not glowing, y'all. I kind of like looking at the camera. Oh, you collect color pencils too? Oh, you do. What brand do you like better? Amy laughing. You see that, Amy? The pencil was over there. I know I practice pencil segregation, but everybody's treated equal. Okay, I sure do. They all got the same space and everything, but they got to be separate but equal. They over here all co-mingled. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do with her little cat cat girl boots. So what pencil set do you like, Miss Judith? Okay, let me put these in some order. Hmm, these kind of look alike. What is it? Yellow ochre, ochre. I say ochre. I say ochre like the vegetable. Light marigold. I love marigold. Brown ochre and walnut brown. Okay. Got my boots on the ground. Oh, this is weird. I never colored cat boots before. I never did. I can say I never have. I don't even know where to begin them. We're going to do this part darker right here because that's the inside of the boot. We're going to start off with that. Okay, got that. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Oh, got my boots on the ground. I didn't even swatch these colors. Normally, the colors I put together, I kind of swatch them to see how they look. I'm so non-professional. Oh, oh, I love that song. I gotta stop doing that before I end up playing it. And I can, because this channel is not monetized, but I plan on playing this on my other channel. But you know what I can do? I can play it, and I think I got advanced editing with this new restream thing. I think I do. I don't feel like fooling with it right now. So I'll be good. I gotta get my $88 off of this StreamYard. And then I can do what I want to do. Hmm. So let me come on this one. I'm gonna ignore these whiskers because I'm gonna color the whiskers back in. I don't care how they look. Okay, so this cat's little shadow is gonna be on this side of the boot. Hmm. As well as its tail. Mm. And right here. And right there. Hmm. I don't even like coloring a cat boot. This feels weird because it's like, I don't know, a boot with eyeballs looking at you. Where them fans at? Okay. I think that's all for right now with that. Um, yeah, so ain't nothing much going on besides me mowing the grass and making all my doctor's appointments. Ooh, I wish I could tell y'all all the mess I had to go through today. And I got one thing I need to do. And I have to do that in the morning. Got to call back. Okay, I need to understand there is a cat right here. This is his whole face. Yeah, so I got something else I need to do. And then I will be ready for my surgery. And I was talking with this man that had it done, and he said when he had it done, he could not believe all the colors he could see. He was like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know what this color really is, or this is what this." He was so amazed. And he had one eye done and then the other eye. So he let me know everything that he said is the same thing everybody else been saying. They're saying it's a piece of cake. So yeah, I feel a little bit better. I actually can't wait. And I was asking, so they give you an IV. They do sedate you or something with some, not like sleep, but just so you won't feel anything. Because you're gonna have to do that before you get close to anybody's eyeball. And I don't know how they're gonna do all that. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm just really curious. And they do have surgeries on TV that you can look at. I mean, on TV, on YouTube. But I don't. Mm-mm. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I will. So we'll see. Is that? And I'll put this color over here. And then after this, I'm gonna go ahead and eat me some more ziti, and I'm gonna shut it down. I wonder how Kim's doing with her project. She's got a lot of stuff, but she'll get it going. She will get it going, and it will be fine. You don't even know how I'm doing these boots. It's gonna work out anyway. So we're all waiting for Kirby Rosanes' book. We're waiting for Hidden Seasons. Maria Troll has a new book coming out too. Hidden Seasons will be out in August. Maria Troll's book, I'm not sure when it's gonna be out, but Kirby 10th anniversary book will be out in October. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a just overall brown. I'm not going to try to bling out a cat on a boot. This is a pretty one. This is yellow ochre light. Yeah. And I can't think of any other books. I think I saw Mythographic. Everybody that likes the Mythographics and likes dragons has that book, I guess. I put it on my wish list. I shop for my wish list. When I get a little extra or something like that, I just go there. Instead of putting it in the cart, it just makes it easier. And then the wish list, whatever you have on that, they'll let you know when it goes on sale. So there's been a lot of price reductions. It might look like I'm going hard. I'm really not. I'm at a slant. But I'm kind of burnishing also at the same time. Kinda. So I don't really like her boots. I don't. I think we make some dark. I think we make a little bit darker right there. I don't want that lightness. Let me do this. I'm getting hung up on shading like this, and I'm not a fan of it. So I need to switch it up. I want to color along with somebody, and they got me into this made a method of shading. I mean, it's okay for some stuff, but I don't want like the whole outfit doesn't have to be like that. Ooh, I don't even know what I was saying. I don't even know if that makes sense. Yeah, see, that looks better. It's more even. Darker too. And then also to make stuff look darker like you want to, you can put a little black. Black will bring it back. I think I'm gonna use some black because I need to do the bottom of her soles. I'm gonna make her bottom of her sole black. Where are you at? Are you right here? You mulberry. Mulberry. You're a blue. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, ivory black. I usually put my black and white side by side. So that's the white, titanium white, and ivory black. In all of my pencil sets, those are only things that I do keep them at the end of it. So I should have known, but I hadn't opened this one up in a minute. Yeah. Oh, let me get some gray. They have a nice gray in here. Like, why wouldn't it be right there? It's supposed to be like right around here. These are grays, but these are not the grays. Oh, I'll use it. Okay. And then let's get the bottom of her sole. Let's get this going. Let's see. Can I see it? Is this point good enough? And then after I get off here, eat me something. I'm going to be working in my abandoned wreck, but I'm going to do those as uploads. Because hopefully somebody else will be on and I can watch them while I upload. I like doing the taping because you can keep pausing it and keep moving on and do something else and pause. And then after you finished it, you can edit it. I use Clipchamp, and then I upload it to whatever. Excuse me. I either upload it just like that or upload it to um, StreamYard. Well, you can't do that with the free plan. The free plan doesn't let you do that. But since this plan is the upgraded plan, I'm gonna see what options they have. Now I got the hiccups. I'm gonna see what options they have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a regular webcam video and stop and start and do whatever I want to do, and then upload it to Restream, and then see what options I have on editing. Because for $50, I use everything that I want to click on before with the free plan. It's like you got to upgrade, you got to upgrade. So, and while these 25 days are going, I'm going to try to do all of that. And I didn't do anything fancy with this. I just wanted it to be darker. So that's that. And then we got these cats hanging on her. Her umbrella. I think I'm going to watercolor her umbrella. And I got to figure out what to do with these cats. I feel like doing one now. I'm just going to base one cat. Hold on. Since you up in here, you weren't supposed to be where you at. Burnt Sienna. We're going to base one of these cats with you. Okay. Since you all up in the mix, I'm going to do this color right here with you. So I'm just lightly basting it. Just so. So I cleaned out one dresser that I had. I'm getting rid of a dresser because in my unit I've got another spare bedroom set. So I'm going to get that going. And so I got to take stuff out of this one. I could have kept it and saved it for art and stuff like that. But I pretty much know what I want from my art supplies. I want a cabinet, the old school teachers kind of cabinet. I think I want one that is on wheels and one that is they come in stainless steel, but I have one that's already in another room that is Rubbermaid like. But it has 5 shelves. It's nothing fancy. It's just basic, but it's got 5 deep shelves, and I can just put everything in there, all the supplies, and then I got my crates. And I might do a video showing what I have again. Also, I just showed you how I had it set up, but my supplies are I don't like having them in different drawers and stuff like that. And I did throw away some tin cans. I don't know if y'all know I do like the tin cans and pencils come in. I do repurpose them, but I think I have enough, so I did throw away. I would have taken them to the art store, the used art store that I go to, because some people like the tin cans, but I just threw them away. And then some of them I use for like to store batteries or stuff in the garage or something like that. But oh, I don't know if y'all saw that little net. That net is around here, and you're not gonna be here long. You really are not. Don't even worry. So, but I don't keep all my pencils in those tin things. I do like to. I try to keep it as long as I can, but at some point I let it go. Like the Kiritaki watercolors, I like those green boxes. I do, but those green boxes are not practical for me. I can't. Mm. So I know people are buying those the kits that they're making. Those things are like $30 and $40. Girl, go buy you a puzzle set, the puzzle keeper, and get you some magnetic things and use that. That's all you need. I can't believe they charging $40 and the set of Kuritakas probably cost that much or don't even cost that much. I'm like, no. Y'all know I like to do stuff on the budget. So I just based this cat. I just based him. I didn't really do too much. I want to make one of these black. So I'm gonna base one of these in a light black or ivory black. Um, I think it's gonna be this one. So I'm not even gonna do any accents. I'm just gonna gray him down. I'm gonna leave a little white tip on his tail. So he gonna have a little white tip. Oh, well, it's too late now. I could have made him kind of calico, but I can make another one. Else you got all these cats swinging on her. So that's just the first layer, basting it with pencils. So this would be good. I'm at least defining the colors of the putty cat. I told her putty cat. I think I'm gonna make her hair red. Fire engine red. So this cat, I think I'm gonna make this one a black calico. So I'm gonna do that. Well, View, how do you know about calico if you don't even like cats? I'm gonna make this part white and then make his eyeball white. You don't have to know about them. I mean, I watch. I love. I mean, I love animals. I look at nature stuff all the time. I go darker with this, so I can remember that this is supposed to be a calico. Calico cat. What other colors are cats? Ginger, white. I might keep this one as white, like Miss Dee Dee Wellingham's cat. If that isn't a beautiful cat she has, it is so beautiful. I want to ask something about her cat, but I don't, because I think I heard her say something about it, but I can't remember. Because I was looking at a couple other people that have cats, and I swear there's a story with that cat, but I can't remember. And what I remember, I don't want to say that's what I remember because I just don't. I need some confirmation. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know because I'm just curious. I don't want to be upsetting anybody. Maybe I'll get some. I'll ask somebody that knows. I'll ask. But it's a beautiful cat. Oh my God. And when she lays there with her little beautiful self, she's like all over there, smelling everything, laying there right in the midst of Miss Dee Dee, getting ready to throw down with the paint colors. Oh my God, it is so cute. And she says, the cat thinks I'm talking to her. For the cat would. You sitting there, is you and the cat. Oh my God, that's a beautiful cat. Yeah. So we're gonna do that cat like that. Like that. And that's gonna be the white cat. That's gonna be Miss Dee Dee's cat. And so is this cat's tail? Yeah, this is this cat's tail. And we're gonna put a little white calico thing there. Okay. So we got one, two, three cats. And then this one, four. One, two, three, four. We got four cats colored. Or at least blended in. I mean color laid down. What is that? Oh, that's a cat. Kim told me that's a cat. So I don't know what color that cat's gonna be. And then her hair. I guess I could just base. I'm just gonna base her hair real quick, y'all. I'm not gonna color it. I'm just gonna baste it, just so she has a whole look going on. Okay, really lightly baste it, y'all. Just light, so that I won't forget there's a cat right there. What red is this? Scarlet red. I should have known that. I always grab scarlet red, and I don't even like scarlet red for some reason. But do you notice pencil sets don't really have a good A good old nasty blood red. That's what I want. I want to like the Holbein red. That's an old nasty piece of blood red. It sure is. And that's red's gonna be in this hair too. That red is everything. Yeah, that red is definitely going in here. But when you base your pages, it just helps you to figure out where you're going and what you coloring. Because sometimes some of these, like hers are not convoluted and combined and everything. But some artists mix everything up, and you can't tell what is what. And there is nothing worse than coloring something and what it was and what it was supposed to be, what you thought it was. It was something totally different. So that's the only reason when I do see some books that got a whole bunch of stuff going on, I just go ahead and get to the background and then I work that way. And she will be melanated. So gotta find my good skin tone set and see how melanated she's going to be. And I mix it up. I do melanated and I do non-melanated. And then non-melanated and melanated. So I do both. Everybody's separate but equal in my coloring books. But that's just me. Because when I was growing up, we only had one type of look. And so we'd be trying to change all the colors up and stuff and brown and black. And, we didn't have the shades and stuff like we got now. We got colors of the world because everybody is different. So there you go. I'm just lightly based that and that's it. So I'll come back tomorrow. I'm gonna do her umbrella in watercolor, and I'll do her background in the Kuretake watercolor, and I'll do her umbrella in the Vivi Vase watercolor, and then I will finish the cats up, and then do her skin tone last because I only have her hands and her face, and I'll figure out what to do with the ears. Then I'll bling it out with some gel pens, maybe some sparkles thing because I've got these raindrops here. So this will be a fun little page. But yeah, so if anybody wants to do a color along thing, let me know. This is the only thing I've done in this book, but it's a beautiful book. You just have to like cats, and these cats got attitudes. They're not like regular cats. Okay. And then this page is so freaking cute. I might do this one as my first one. I don't know. Anyway, let me get off here. Thank y'all so much. I've been on here for an hour. Okay, an hour and 13 minutes, and that's all I wanted. Thank you, Coloring with Miss Lori. I appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And y'all have a good night, and I'll check y'all out tomorrow, okay? All right. Bye. Bye. Bye.